And the kids, no? And he had kids named Juan Antonio, Ana Rosario, and Jose Alfonso. These are his kids, own kids, who went to the Makati Regional Trial Court, who then were all minors, represented by him, of course. So what I'm saying is, Oposa is not someone you think would simply give up just because he lost in the regional trial court. So what did he do? He went straight to the Supreme Court to ask the Supreme Court to reverse the decision of the regional trial court. So dalawang bagay po yung pag-usapan natin. Napakaganda ng pagkakasulat ng Korte Suprema. Una, sabi ng Korte Suprema, in the novel concept of intergenerational responsibility. Ibig sabihin, nung pumunta yung mga minor de edad sa Regional Trial Court na Makati, at sinabi nila na nandun sila to represent generations not yet born, naniniwala kami dun. That is a valid argument. Because the Supreme Court said, the right na pinaglalaban ng mga bata is the right to a balanced and healthful ecology. And that particular right considers the rhythm and harmony of nature. And according to the Supreme Court, sino ba ang may obligasyon upang ipagtanggol ang karapatan na yan? Sabi ng Supreme Court, every generation has the responsibility, may responsibilidad ang bawat henerasyon na pangalagaan ang environment, na pangalagaan ang harmony, rhythm and harmony of nature. So, nung pumunta yung mga minor de edad in 1990 in the Regional Trial Court of Makati, and they said, we're here not just for ourselves, but for future generations, sabi ng Supreme Court, valid yan. Dahil every generation has an obligation to preserve the nature for the next generation. O paano naman yung DENR? Tama ba na ang kinasuhan nila is si Secretary Factoran Jr. at the time of the DENR? Sabi ng Supreme Court, importante ang DENR dito sa healthful and balanced ecology, this particular right. Because it is the DENR that is supposedly the primary government agency responsible to preserve the environment. So, ibig sabihin, it's not just any agency na kinasuhan ng mga bata. It's the correct agency. And that particular agency, the DENR, has the obligation to preserve our natural environment and natural resources for the benefit, para sa benefit not just of this generation, but of the generations yet to come. And alam niyo po, bago natin tapusin itong video na to, napakaganda ng sinabi ng Korte Suprema. Hindi lang kung ano-anong karapatan ang ipinaglalaban ng mga bata at ng kanilang mga magulang. Actually, ang karapatan na pinaglalaban nila dito is self-preservation and self-perpetuation. In short, it's the survival of humans, the survival of Filipinos as a generation, as a people. And ito raw, itong self-preservation and self-perpetuation is being fought for by the minors and their parents. And this right to survive, this right to live, existed from the inception of humankind. Nandoon na po yan. Sa sikolohiya ng tao, yung karapatan na mabuhay, nasa sikolohiya na po ng tao yan from the very beginning. Which is why the Supreme Court believed that it was okay for the minors to file the case, not just for themselves, but for future generations. Ultimately po, the Supreme Court reversed the Regional Trial Court of Makati City. Alam niyo po, itong kasong ito is one of the most legendary cases na sa tingin ko, lahat ng lawyers at lahat ng law students, alam na alam po ito. We hear a lot of horrible stories because of these natural calamities. And I hope na maalala natin na napakarami na pong isinulat ng mga brilliant lawyers, brilliant individuals in the past about preserving our environment, about preserving the balance of our nature in order to help us, our generation, our children's generation, and those generations not yet born.